Hi, people. I've got this all screwed up here. Carlisle and Strange. And, you know, back when I've had to get naked to get people to actually hear what I've got to say. And I'm facing court on the 8th for a harassment charge that they won't even tell me who I harassed. And that was 18 months ago. And it's all tied up with my turning the people in for the tax fraud and all the public corruption that I've been really pushing to get stopped. So, I don't know how to put this. How do I get some help? I mean, it's retaliation, and retaliation is supposed to be something that I can fight. Look here, this is back. Ooh, hold on a second. This shows you how long I've been being abused by the cops.
Serious subject today. It is Sunday.
This was when I was 52. That was 11 years ago.
August. I have a serious situation. I am a victim of domestic violence or family violence or whatever you want to call it, but in a different way. A lot has been going on, and I'm 52 years old, and I'm not very big, and I have been controlled.
Remember, 11 years ago.
When I was in the hospital, I got out of the hospital, and my son had stole all my clothes. He hid them from me to punish me.
Yeah, I don't know whether my son's even alive.
He doesn't lay hands on me, and I know he doesn't.
Because of crooked cops.
Because I do know that he's a crooked cop.
Crooked cops, crooked judges, crooked DAs. And I don't believe they all are, no. But I know Marlin, Texas, and Temple, Texas.
No, and then he just got a 2-year stint in prison for domestic violence. Now, the girl that knocked me down and broke my hip, my thigh, and my pelvis.
See, it happened back then. Same thing, over and over and over. I had my hip broke back then. I got my hip broke now. Nobody did anything to the person that hurt me.
I want people to stop and think. Don't let them blame it on.
I can't even walk right anymore. I got 2 fucked up hips. All, and nobody got punished but me.
I've got.
That was 11 years ago, and guess what happened? July 17th. Happened again, and she sold all my shit.
I could help move my mom, help her. Mysteriously, someone called in on me. He's a sweet little gay hairdresser, quiet as can be. They called in on him, and he was walking because his car ran out of gas.
All public corruption.
And miraculously, he got pulled over walking.
Walking down the street in Marlin, Texas, you get pulled over. But cops like this can fuck women and not have nothing done to them. See, over and over and over, they get by with everything. They fucking rape women, they do everything. And there's no hope. They've done everything to me, but kill me.
But you know, I don't run the parade very long. I like this guy.
And they have transferred it down the line to their family members in Temple. Who gets animal cruelty charges like I did for not having enough money when my neighbor shot the dog, my service dog?
I take my walk over there, people. You see,
All because I wouldn't have sex with them. I didn't want to do Marlin men.
Because I have been put under jails for a $4.95 check. Rick went to prison for the last 2 years. And the night that the attack happened, he hadn't touched me.
There's more dirty cops now than criminals.
He had thrown a pot of plant in the window. Yet now I'm having to glue myself in my room. I'm now a prisoner in my own house. Because if I leave my house, my son is going to steal my clothes. It's his control coach.
Look here at my leg.
He doesn't have control of his world, so he's trying to control it.
One of my surgeries.
Screws in the book. I've done everything I can. I've reached out, I have begged. This town, I mean, it's so corrupt here that all this
By the way,
money is missing.
I look better now than I did then.
Nobody cares. They signed over my land, my personal land, the title company, Johnson.
They did. I was in Las Vegas, people. Las Vegas, in the hospital, in critical condition, and yet they signed over my land, my mineral rights. They falsified my divorce papers.
When my house burned down, they wrote a report like I had started the fire when I didn't even have insurance.
Sure did.
I don't know why. Yet a child molester can tell me all his dirty little secrets about how he gets these girls out of jail with children.
With help by a judge and a bail bondsman, by the way.
I know I've done a lot of these videos.
And I told the cops over and over. Every cop I met, I told them about that fucker telling me about raping children, and they did nothing.
Are all people just burying their heads? They don't want to pay attention to what's happening out in the world. I figure I won't get listened to again. I will.
They killed. They burned my building down. They blew it up at 7:30 in the morning. I watched that fucking cop throw that damn fireball through my house with my son and his dog in there.
I'm going back to being that one in charge of my life and my destiny, like I used to be. And me putting my dirty little secrets out there. Yeah, you could probably kill me. They can kill my career for sure. But you're not running me out of my
They kill women in their jail
now,
all the
if
time.
an attorney sees this, that is a field attorney, I want to sue. I want to sue and sue and sue. And I know other people here that the same things have happened. See, they don't go by the same laws that most people do. They will chase you down on the road and accuse you of shoplifting when you hadn't shopped, you're supposed to get them while they're still there at the store, by the way, people. They will tell me I don't know the law when they don't know the law.
Not at all.
You walk in and ask them about evicting someone, they tell you to put them out. And then the judge will sue you and let you have a $2,400 judgment. I do what cops want.
A child knocks on my door, 14 years old, with a carrot. A girl had sent her over there for me to tell me that to use that carrot as a dildo. I called the police because that's indecent. With a child, the cop said, that's not against the law. Yes, it is.
Now, I know that the Texas Rangers and the Attorney General's office has been investigating this now for a long time.
But they really don't.
Maybe that's my judgment.
You Google it, it's always Texas Rangers are checking it out, but they don't. They let it all slide. Just like the women being hung in the damn jail cell 3 hours after they call for help. They're hanging in a jail cell. The Texas Rangers hadn't done shit. And I bet you that cop that did blow his brains out did do it himself. After this, I was raped by a cop. My house was blown up.
But attorneys, just think.
And no attorneys will go against it. They know it's crooked.
Because I'm not the only one. Around November, December, another lady got her arm broke by one of the cops. Of course, the cop got let go.
The same cop that fucking raped me.
Her husband was beating her. He didn't go to jail. They put her in jail for a month. Now,
Women don't stand a chance there.
this girl that hurt me.
See, that's one of the legs.
just part of it. Look at me.
And I got it again in July, and they did nothing.
They made me let her stay here that night after I was broken.
They allowed that bitch to stay in the house and sell all my stuff while I was in the hospital having surgery this time. All because they didn't. That's Temple, Texas on that one. Temple police. And I've got she called the officers out to the house 30 times in 1 month. That's a red flag that someone is crazy and someone has issues. And yet it was me that paid.
Show me that dollar bonds, but I have no rights. Paul's County. When y'all were abusing the animals, you wrote fictitious articles on the internet to call me an animal abuser. And yet I'm back here to save the animals. Your park had 100 dead bodies of dogs that had been shot.
Yep. They shot the animals, they killed the animals in the pound, they burnt the animals in a pound. Over and over. It's all the time. And yet I'm the one that they blamed.
$16.6 million in grants.
Oh, and now it's $32 million minimum that they have blown, and they still have poison water. Please Google all of this shit that I'm telling you, because I'm going to put the damn words up there. Y'all do it.
Toxic dumping right here in town. Toxic dumping.
Arsenic, strychnine in your water. New York Times knows it. Google it. Marlin contaminated water. It'll come up on the New York Times.
Just like
Marlin.
People that end up in jail tonight.
Dogs. Yeah, and ended up in jail. I said that, and sure enough, that's exactly what. Oh, because I said, fuck you, Marlin. Fuck you, Temple.
Someone that fight for you. Good people won't make it. No wonder we have so many bad people.
Greed, greed, greed. That's what it's all been about, is greed. I can't even walk. It's been greed all along. They have too much power when they can get their hands on that little bit of money. I've exposed so many fake nonprofits there. Boys and Girls Club, Ricky, Jody, Judge Tim, all of y'all involved with Boys and Girls Club, and Marlin Terry's involved in all of them. But the Boys and Girls Club, guess what, people? Look up 207 Kendrick Street. It is an abandoned schoolhouse, and it always has been. And Coach Carter, famous Coach Carter, and the Boys and Girls Club, they're all right there. Right there, but there's nobody in those fucking buildings. You're just sending them money, and they're defrauding and tax fraud. There are 167 fake nonprofits in Falls County alone. That's not even getting to Temple. Judges, they're doing it, getting the grant money. They're washing the money laundering. They're doing everything. Organized crime, money laundering, the RICO Act, terrorism, trafficking, anything you want is there. And I have proof of all of it. And I swear to God, come Wednesday, if y'all don't hear from me and I am in jail or dead, realize I am not shutting the fuck up just because you've got a goddamn little warrant hanging over me. Because I didn't do nothing and I didn't harass anybody. I'm telling the damn truth.
Hi, peoples. My name is Carla Holland Strange, and throughout the years, I have planned on writing.
All I ever wanted was to do good for people.
My
Tried to
life
save them from
spans
their
so
water.
many things that it would take.
They didn't want to be saved. They wanted that
So
cancer
what I
that
decided to
invaded
do
the whole
was to
town.
do a multimedia type novel. Part
There
of my book will be
are
in writing.
8
Part of it
fake
in pictures.
4-H clubs there.
in part of it in video.
Lions Club is
Because
headed by a
until
man
you
that's
can
been
actually
dead
see
since
all of these things
2013,
together,
and I have all of their tax records
and
to
get the
prove
whole
what I'm
picture.
saying. In fact, here, let's do it this way.
And yeah, what a picture it will paint. My stories won't go chronologically. They are going to go to what's nearest and dearest in my heart and what has to be said now
How about
rather
that?
than later. Because there might
How
not
about
ever
that?
be a later.
All of your falsified tax papers.
First off, my stories can
Temple,
tell
I
a
got you
lot
too.
about me because I seem to only be the one that cares about what happened to me.
Oh, and the SPCA Falls County. And why would the Boys and Girls Club be listed in Killeen?
This
That's
part
not
will be in
Falls
writing,
County.
too, so that the ones that
Bell
don't
County.
catch on one will catch on the other.
And that all 000. And by the way,
In
Crime Stoppers
2010,
has been revoked
I bought an old building
since, what was
in
it,
a little town called
2010?
Marlin, Texas.
Another
It's an old
Mr.
hospital
Terry.
building that was built in 1916 by Dr.
I got your revocation. I've got
And,
all of that shit.
I can't even think.
And if y'all will notice, this
It's very
sheriff,
but it's called the Bowie Hospital.
Mr. Skaman, that
It does
molested
matter
his
because
own deputies
the doctor
and
that
workers,
died
he
wrote the
was
town, and I will
dismissed,
come back,
his,
I'm
but seen
I
by
can't
Judge
stop
Albright,
the story.
Alan D. Albright, because
From the
I think
beginning,
if you have ties together, you're not
my life
supposed
was
to
held in Marlin, Texas.
be the judge
No
in a
one
case,
took me
are you not?
seriously.
Then
2
why
days after I got there,
Falls County
City
and
Council met
Ricky's cases you
to
dismissed
approve
every damn time?
sexually
But
oriented business
Milton Albright, Kara
See, they
Sue
knew
Albright,
that I
all
was
from
wanted
there,
to come to town.
all tied in together.
I had also run nightclubs and done all kinds of things, nude modeling,
Too much.
all adult stuff.
Too
I just wanted them.
I got all the ties. I found all the fucking ties.
This building.
The Boys and Girls Club, where
And
all
I
of y'all are
worked
listed.
night and day on this building.
All on that board of directors.
And it took a lot of work.
The, what is it, Central Texas Governing something,
But anyway,
Milton's
I wasn't getting accepted.
and Damon
I was going to
and
turn
Jody,
the building
all
into
on the same deal.
people of worth. A kind of battered women's shelter and also a place where
But they
people
wanted a
that
whorehouse.
really believed in work could get a hands up to a fresh
And they
start
have
in
followed
life.
my YouTubes, my
Downstairs, I was going to dedicate to the animals of the town that people had forgotten existed.
but they use dead people
Because they
on
don't
their
need
tax
an
forms so
animal
that
shelter.
it's tax
Yet
fraud,
the population
huge
was
tax fraud,
well
huge,
large enough.
huge invasion. Find out where the
Animal
COVID
shelter.
money went, people. Look and ask, where is
I
our
tried to
COVID
volunteer to help them
American
get dog foods and to
reinvestment
organize.
and
And they tried to
reinvention
get
or
me to join what was called FARM, Falls
Ask where it
Animal
went.
Rescue Mission.
look at the budget
Which was
and look
a
what they did
joke.
with it. It didn't go to what they
I don't
said
think they
it's
ever
going to be in the
rescued a
budget.
dog in their life, yet they
And no,
collected
they
many,
shoot and
many
kill the dogs.
dollars. They collected many pieces of land,
Lots of land.
and yet
And
they
all of
never
these fake nonprofits are doing the same thing.
rescued animals.
Your
It was
dogs
run by the mayor.
that were murdered there was 6 fake
8 or 9 years
nonprofit
into it,
rescues
they still don't
in
have anything
Lot,
accomplished.
Texas alone.
Yet they
None of
keep
them went and
going
saved
over
any
all
dogs,
that
did they?
time. But you'll find that there
Right
was
there in
a
Falls
lot
County.
of nonprofits that was not what they seemed.
No, they are not. They're not nonprofits
I
at
started
all.
off
They are puppy mills
calling the
being
police
covered
when
up.
Things were,
Puppy
when I
mills.
was being
That's what y'all are
harassed,
supporting, people.
things were being
Supporting
stolen,
puppy
or
mills.
whatever. They did nothing. Nothing. But there was many things, and I'm going
And
to
I'm
rush
the one
past
that they
those
go
because
after
those
because
are
I won't
stories
shut
unto
my mouth
themselves,
up.
and I will be back with those.
People, open your eyes. Do some research.
In,
Find out. Oh, and by the way,
May,
on the black web,
last
they have a program that will
my
push
building was lit on
government
fire.
documents
It's 7:30
into
in
the
the
actual government,
And I say lit
town.
on fire because there was no electricity.
I mean, not
at the
town,
time,
but government database.
And the only way you start a
The
fire
breach
is with fire.
isn't for what you thought it was. And
As I come
by the
around
way,
building, an
Mr.
officer
Fry,
was running around my
William-
building from the
Uh-oh.
very end that the fire
Here, let's-
launched.
anyway, Mr. Fry in Lott,
My
Texas
son and
with
his dog
Critters
was in
Are
the
Us, I
hadn't
knew
been staying
what
there.
you
I
did
was
to
staying
me.
at a hotel
I knew
at
what you did to my
Blockwood.
kennel. And yes, that was a
Because with
kennel.
no electricity
And I
or
had a
they had
rescue
taken us
and a
away
kennel.
from us.
But at least I was honest. I knew what you did. You stole all my donations to rebuild my kennel after y'all
It's
burned it
gone.
up.
All the work
3
was
fires
done.
I've had,
It's gone.
and they were all in Falls
Wiped
County.
out.
I've never, ever had
Okay.
another fire. Falls County.
My family pictures, my family stuff,
Try to
clothes,
fucking kill me. You
furniture,
didn't work it, did you?
all my work.
They put me in jail for a
My
fucking
son got out,
ticket
his dog didn't.
with a murder
She burnt to death.
that
in
just
the
killed her roommate.
It took 1 year to get that fire report.
And that's another thing. Yeah, a year to get a fire report. And it
And
said
the fire
no
report came back,
man
stated
or
that there
natural
was
causes.
no
Then what did my fire
human
come from when
or
he
electrical
threw that bomb into my
cause for the
damn
fire.
bottom floor?
What does it leave?
Burrell. Officer Burrell. You stalked me
It
and
also
terrorized
stated
me,
that
and
there
you
was
even
no
couldn't even write a
damage.
ticket. You wrote everything wrong.
$5,000 worth of building damage and no personal
Crooked.
damage.
Appraisal
I have
districts,
pictures that were
crooked,
recorded
and they're
by
both the
city
same.
and part of
Because
the
my
city.
stepmother and sister is playing the same game on the appraisal districts and the
1 year
government
to get that report.
papers.
I moved into a little rent
And
house.
you're going down to,
And I had to move things on foot, one thing at a time, what I could salvage out of my house.
because even if I go down at the courthouse for harassing someone, you won't tell me who I harassed.
An
This will
officer
already be in the hands of the
named
officials that
Wes
needed it.
started stalking me at that point.
Officer
He'd
West.
pull up to tell me to meet him here. I'd be
Greasy,
there at night.
fucking nasty son of a bitch.
I'd just go
stalking
about my
women.
business and forget him. Because I knew how the
Kidnapping
police had
women.
treated me in the
That's what he
last
did to me. Kidnapped me.
months, years.
And y'all allowed it.
One night there was a storm coming up, so I got my wheelbarrow and I decided to go get my law books out of
Terrorized
my building
me.
before the rain
Took
ruined
me to
them because
plantation
there was holes all through the
fucking
roof from the
apartments. And what about the night that
fire. Across
uh,
the train tracks by the Chamber of Commerce.
Damien was stabbed so many
Kids
times,
drove by,
and y'all put his name
making
down as
insinuations and
New Jersey?
da-da-da-da, and you could tell they were
Y'all
trying
knew
to
what
go
his
off.
name was, and you
But
sent him
it
to the
said
hospital
maybe
under the
not.
name New
So I
Jersey.
turned around and I saw a cop car at the train tracks.
And by the way, people,
What
they
about
call felons to their juries. Did y'all know that? Yeah, felons can go on jury.
I turned around to let the cop know that there was some drunk kids running the streets.
They'll change your name without your permission. Because my name is
I rode
Carla
down
Strange
somewhere
legally.
in West.
But they, and they knew it. I mean, I bought land there, lots of
There's
land.
some kids running around. They're drunk.
But they
and
sent me to
I'm
prison
trying to
under
be
the
as
wrong
nice as
name
I
so
could
my
be.
family couldn't find me.
He said,
4 years I
"Carla,
got
we need
in
to have a little
for
talk."
prison when their cops can rape all the women they want to and get away for nothing.
Well, I don't have any wants or
Nothing.
warrants. I had a pretty clean record. I knew what I wasn't want.
Asked a PO one time, a probation officer
3 times
there,
he
I said,
told me.
and I knew the
Hard.
answer. I wanted to know about my voting rights and I wanted to know about carrying a gun. And I said,
couldn't
oh, that
find
shouldn't
it.
matter.
I said, well, what about my whereabouts?
Got me
So
on
they did.
probation and you're telling me I can
In fact,
hold a gun
put it in the
and I
backseat
can
of the car.
vote?
A wheelbarrow. Muddy wheelbarrow. I
All
said,
to
no, leave it
fucking
here, but what if
molest
something
me.
happens to it? He said, I'll get you another one. I said, I'll get in the car if we can stop and tell my mom. Just half a block away.
My mom's
In fact,
dead
she
now
was
because of the
turn your
shit
back
that
and
they
walk
put her
there.
through. My son, I don't know
I
if
said,
he's
okay,
alive or
then
not.
we'll do that. I got in the backseat of the car. You know, the ones
Because
you can't get
they
in and
tortured
out.
him, they tortured me, broken bones,
Even on the
everything,
phone,
while we
our
were
owner,
there.
his dispatch
All for
thing had
grass
said something
tickets?
to him.
Abandoned car
He did a
tickets. I
U-turn.
never owned a car all the time I was
Drove
there.
right past my mom's house.
The dogs
Drove
running
me
loose that
straight
weren't
out to
even
the
my
plantation
dogs,
apartments.
and I had it on
Second
videotape,
floor.
and y'all still did it to me.
Where he instructed
Couldn't
me to
even
get
get
on
my damn
knees.
driver's license back because
And I
of
did.
y'all motherfuckers.
I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, I fought. I
Because
didn't.
you put all
I
this
didn't.
failure to appear on me
Because I didn't want to end up dead.
when I set it out. Code enforcement,
Afterwards, he
but
dropped
you
me
made
off
me
at my
a
will.
criminal.
But he made me ride in the front seat this time.
Yeah.
He even called in to his dispatcher at that time and told him he was taking a lunch break.
And
I
you
didn't
was
call
scared
the
to
cops
death
that
of
night.
being fucking killed and left in the woods like
I
other
waited
people
till the
are.
morning when I knew an
Or put in
officer
front of the
named John
or train tracks.
would be on duty. Because I trusted him. He was the only one I trusted. I talked to John.
John, I still think you
He
should
told
step
Chief.
up. John, you're the only
Chief
thing that
came and talked to me.
you know better. 6 more women were raped after me.
They had me file my first report with England, though. Neither one of them. England became my nemesis at that exact moment.
Yep, he did. Damien
England,
England,
since
that,
he did some
I
stupid
believe
things
killed
in his
Chief
training days,
to-
and
I believe
first
he had
one
Chief killed.
back every time.
to get his job. And then he couldn't even hold it because he was so lousy at it.
I was scared. Said I wouldn't. I was scared. My son and I got into an argument about 4 days later, and who did they send out? West,
Hello?
just to let me know to stay scared.
Mark, what do you want?
And I did. I stayed scared. 6 months down the road, the man's still on duty. But after I complained and complained and complained,
6 months he
about
stayed
him
on
still
after he raped
working
me.
there, I started getting arrested over
And over and over because I wouldn't shut my mouth. And I still won't.
Grass tickets.
Till the day I die, I will not shut my mouth.
Sit in jail for
I don't have nothing to
so many
win.
days this time.
I
so
want
many days
justice.
that time. $6,000
I want my name
for
cleared. I want my
grass tickets.
fucking life back you took away from me.
Loose dog tickets.
I
they
want my
weren't even
mother
my
back.
dogs. I have it on video. They weren't even my dogs.
What?
On it. He made it. They weren't.
God. Just a minute.
Nobody listened. Nobody
Yeah.
cared. Every month I'm sitting in
No,
that court
I'm
with
doing a
Jenny
video.
Lessman,
I don't know
the
who could have
municipal
been.
judge, spending
All right.
most of his
Get in
time
bed, old man.
humiliating me in front of everyone else. He didn't call me Miss Strange. He called me Carla. The very first court. At lunch,
He
he
made
asked
fun
if
of
I
me
could
in my
help him
orange jumpsuit. Made fun of me in my orange
Is that proper?
jumpsuit. A judge.
procedure.
No.
He would intentionally leave me to the last.
He's also the judge
call.
that went crazy in Waco and got road rage on an old lady
Really?
same day that
Bring me in there in my little orange outfits for my grass tickets to come to court. That's where I get the money. He asked the others, do you want to end up like Miss Strange? Then he called us Miss Strange. When I went in,
he
oh,
even
wait a second.
took me to Thanksgiving dinner in an orange jumpsuit.
Internal Affairs complaint. My house was raided 3 days later. 3 days later, in which I had said it was going to happen a year before. I knew what they had intended to control me.
That's what they're doing to me again. Same thing, different verse.
As soon as I got there, they had that committee meeting wanting sexually oriented businesses, and out of all
They
the
dropped the
years,
charges
I never had any
on me,
trouble
but
there
sent me
at
to
all.
prison for bail jumping.
I took my Reiki papers, I took all my paperwork, and as soon as I got there,
Been doing this shit to me forever.
but I'd also done one other thing. I filed a complaint with the EPA and had the EPA coming
Yep.
out on a very
About their toxic
same
water, and they
timeline
made sure I was
that they
in
had
jail
me in
under a
jail.
$75,000
I
bond
wouldn't be there to talk to the EPA.
when the EPA came to town to get my
You'll
statement.
see the paperwork.
Guess what, people? My crooked fucking
And they kept
husband
calling
that
me and calling
I found
me
out
and
his,
calling
you know,
me
his
that
dad
day.
was the EPA officer,
I told him on the phone
There.
to do a call.
and they also have the Bet Foundation, another
Well,
crooked.
really, I mean, the one
fucking
that
charity.
showed up was a jailer. I actually thought, and he's actually the maintenance man.
Stuck his head right down between my legs. Yeah, I live through this every time I hear it because I have to deal with it in my head.
I did not talk about sex with you.
Never told that man I'd have sex with him. I don't ever do that anyway. I'd tell him,
They
I'm sure
brought
you could have fun with $100. Anybody can.
$100 bill in. I didn't touch
It wasn't even a real
I
one.
didn't set it down, but I could tell it wasn't even real. Which was funny. I had tried to turn in counterfeit money over and over there.
Yeah, they wouldn't take the counterfeit money that I got. I went and took my money to them because they knew it was theirs.
The guy.
They said it was useless to get in touch with Secret Service just for something that little. It was $100.
He had to keep his clothes on. And he asked me if I had any friends, and all this shit. Without knowing what he is.
They got me for pimping and pandering at
If he wants to
first.
show,
White slavery.
that's fine with me.
I was asleep.
On the phone, he asked me if $100 would get him a good time.
Said I had a dangerous drug, which was my blood thinner, and charged me with that. Charged me with a controlled substance under a gram. In court admitted there never was any.
We'll come back to the rest of the story. End of chapter 1. You want to see how it all comes up? Right?
And it never stopped. It kept on and on and on. And it still goes on today.
The new
They're all
$7 Lux
related.
Cravings box from Taco Bell. Mouthwatering. Decadent. And
Anyway.
only $7.
That's enough
Lux.
for now.
For less. The new $7 Lux Cravings box.
Remember,
Only at
Temple,
Taco Bell.
Texas, Wednesday.
Which is one of the most celebrated
Please
movies of the
help me.
year. It has now been nominated for 5 Critics' Choice Awards.
I need help. Somebody's got to help. I've got to be able to see this. I'm sorry. It just tears me up because nobody cares anymore about injustice. And it's getting where they just do anything they want to us. And we let it happen because we get so numb eventually that, but I don't get numb. Because it has made me so bitter inside, I don't get numb at all. I just let it brew and brew and brew till I can't take it no more. Watch my friends die one after another from bladder and kidney cancer. Temple, they shot my fucking best friend, my dog, and took him away and charged me with animal cruelty because he was worth more for donations than my life. Because I told the judge, Judge Kathleen Persons, that I was suicidal if they took my service dog away from me. My 9-year-old service dog that I'd had for 7 other fucking years. And you know what? She let me walk out of there after saying I was going to commit suicide. I walked out of there and stood on a bridge. She didn't send anybody to where I was for 6 hours, hoping I'd already done it. And by the way, she sat on the charity director's board with the banker of the rescue that took my dog and cashed in on the money. So, the councilwoman, Zoe Grant, her too, Jake Herndon, the vice president of Extraco Bank, sat as treasurer on 3 or 4 different charities, just like Marlin Terry. She is Falls County's, and Herndon is Bell County's, or Temple's. I don't think Bell County's involved in it. I think they're pretty okay. It's Temple. Jake Herndon sits as vice president at Extraco Bank and as treasurer on the Lions Club. Yeah, the big old Lions Club, along with the judge, the councilwoman, and all of that. Then you go to the APAC, APAC, which is, get this shit, they didn't even have an original brain back then. Since 2009, it's the Association for Pet Adoption Centers. That's what it was. After they'd started it, because see, it was supposed to be like APAC, the Chinese thing, or because they're not supposed to be going by APAC, but that's what they do. So people will accidentally donate to them versus the charity they're actually aiming at. Didn't think I figured. Oh, and they have all of these cash events every other week at PetSmart, but they don't tell they don't tell IRS none of that. I did. I told them. Conflict of interest as a banker and being treasurer on all of those charities is illegal. Illegal. Especially since you say you have no paid your lying sack of shit. I've seen how many times you transferred and moved names and addresses for the charity and for your home. Tax shelter, isn't it? Yeah. Y'all just thought I was some dumbass bitch that you could just push. And what they call, oh God, what, you got me, I got myself stirred up so much. Potential, individual potential, high potential individual. That's what they call it. I call it, I notice any and everything and I can't help it. And I knew right away what you were doing when you put on there that you specialized in nonprofits and small estates. That way you can move small estates into those nonprofits and wash that money away as a donation. And then there's Miss Joy. Fake name, fake background, and she's been running donation scams ever since she was really super young. The mission trips, and by the way, you know, Russell, she's a Mormon. She names everything after the damn president of the church, Russell. Even when she contacts me, it was under Russell. And her little dirty, nasty shit, she don't give a fuck about animals. Same animals have been on her website forever. She's too busy churning up money and naming. Oh, and even the animal shelter in Temple, it goes by Heart to Home. They mimicked Heart to Home Homeless Coalition in Waco, next door. So any donations would go to the pound rather than the homeless coalition. How about, like I said, judges that don't excuse themselves from cases? And I can guarantee you, sending me to jail or anything else for harassment, knowing I don't even know who I harassed, is putting a nail in y'all, because you don't think that I could get this message out to people. When I found the Facebook's groups, oh my God, they're fighting back. They are fighting back all over the place, and someone is going to get y'all. Anyway, I've gone on too long, and I'm sorry. But sometimes you just got to get it out. You got to get all the injustice out. And once again, I'm going to tell you, regular citizens, that even if you didn't do anything, but you knew it was going on, and you let people be treated like I was treated, you're just as guilty. I was a big bad hoe, but y'all are the big bad murderers. All those people that have died there from suicide. The young deputy from Waco, you don't think I knew about that? The teacher, because I accidentally told them what I knew, and they got suicided. Don't think I don't carry that every damn day in my heart, that I brought their death to happen. Anyway, I know I've got a lot more dirty secrets. Like I said, they got the Boys and Girls Club. I want you to see this so bad. I've got to find it. Hold on, let me show you just one. Hold on one second. I want to show y'all what you're sending your money to. Because this is y'all's stupidity, in that you let somebody do this. Okay, let's see. It's going to take me a second, I'm sorry. But I have to get this out of me or it kills me. It really does. Okay. Escape. I'm sorry, this is because I'm having to do everything a different way. It's a little bit harder. Okay. Okay. Now, 207, I think it is. 207, Chamber, no, what is it? Kendricks. Oh, and good old famous Coach Carter. He's in the same he's got the same abandoned building. And you know what? They started it in 2009, but nobody's there. It's an abandoned, the whole roof had caved in. And, alright. Okay, now, are y'all watching this? Alright, this is the side view. Oh shit, I may have to go down because I may have gone to the wrong address. Let's see. I may have the wrong one. Here, just a second. Oh, that's Bus Barn, so I did go to the wrong one. Oh, here, we're getting to it. Look here. Let's see which way. Oh, that's my old. That's where my building was. I'm on the wrong street. Hold on. I'm terrible at this shit. Oh, we'll go back to Google. And okay. Sorry. I am a expert at this damn Marlin water, see? Oh my fucking God. If y'all could only see what I see. Alright. Oh wait, balls. One more person knocks on my door, I'm going to blow the fuck up. Alright, Boys and Girls Club of, there we go. Alright, see outside. Okay. Alright, see, we're still there. Let's turn it around. Yeah, we gotta go this way, I think it is. Kendrick Street. Let's go that way. This way. Y'all know I'm not making it up. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Oh, fuck. I tell you what, it was one street over for mine, so. Did I go too far? Yeah, it looks like it's right there. Yep, right there. There is your big old bucket. There's not one fucking thing there. Yep. Oh, that's the church. Oh gosh, now I'm going backwards on that one too. Oh well, this part y'all just cut out because I tell you what, I'm no good at these map things. Oh yeah, that's part of it right there. There you go. We're taking a side journey to, there it is. There it is. You see that old abandoned schoolhouse right there? They clean up the very front of it to make it look like it's got people in it, but it don't. See that? There you go. You see how good that looks? That is Coach Carter's. Oh, I went the wrong direction. I love that house too. There's... He actually lives over there, him and his fighting sister, I heard. There's your Boys and Girls Club is right there. I'm sorry, but it's just not real. Let's turn it around a little bit. Oh, there's the other part of it. Shit. I'm sorry, this is not any good. Y'all can look it up, actually. Just look up and you're going to see it's just not, it's not a Boys and Girls Club. Do you see anything there? Do you? I don't think so. And why have your office in a fucking, there you go. That's a good picture of it. See? Y'all see all of it? That is what y'all are sending your money to. You want your kids to go there? Yeah, let's get up close and personal. There's your charity money at work right there. Boys and Girls Club of Falls County, see? They don't care about kids or dogs or anything else like they say they do. Alright, there's some more of it. See, they only dial up the very first. You want to send your kids there? Look at that. It only goes so far. You couldn't have your kids, they just dial it up where it looks right. They just didn't know I knew how to go to the map. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for putting up with it. That's Coach Carter's Impact Academy, and the other was the Boys and Girls Club. Amazing. People are so fucking stupid that they would put up with this shit. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, see all the fucking overgrowth? Oh, man, they don't get no high grass tickets. Only the ones they want to nail. I've told you all along. Peace out.